Hello everyone and welcome back to DC TV. This is episode 2 of the Flash review. Again, as with the first episode, very well done episode. I must say, no complaints here. A lot of the stuff that I didn't like were very nitpicky, like the first episode. Now here's the basic plot. There's a new villain in Central City by the name of Multiplex. He is a scientist that's working for Stag Industries who can morph into a variety, who can make clones of himself. This is a great match for Flash because he can have multiple versions of himself everywhere, and the Flash doesn't know who to hit first. I thought the effects on him were done very well. The funny voiceover at the beginning was very good. I still liked how they kept his forensic mind from the first episode when he's analyzing a crime scene and he can figure out that there's more than one foot and blah. The underlying theme of this episode was kind of Barry, was kind of the conflict between like Barry and Joe about, you know, what can Barry be and what he can't be. Like, should he be a hero? Should he not be a hero? Joe's basically saying, you're not a cop, you're not a police officer, you shouldn't do this. It's the general superhero stuff. And then Barry basically comes back with, how's a bunch of cops gonna fight a guy who can make 100 versions of himself? And you know, honestly, fair retort. You do need the Flash for that one. Other than that, thought it was really good. All the conversations were very well executed. I liked the two in particular I really liked were the conversation between Harrison Wells and Simon Stagg. Obviously, two characters that have a history. They're both scientists and stuff like that. So it makes sense that they'd have a bit of a conflict because they're trying to both make money. Another good one was Harrison and Joe, where Harrison Wells and Joe West, when they were talking about Barry, you know, and this is again runs over the whole police heroes, blah, that kind of deal. Now, generally, the best part of this episode was the villain had a great motivation. You know, he was trying to grow a heart for his wife, and then Simon Stagg stabbed him in the back. Now he's fucking morph guy because lightning hit him. That's just how it works. Don't ask, because whatever, right? It was a bit stereotypical at the beginning of the episode when they had Flash save a bunch of people from burning building. It's like, you might as well have him save a fucking cat out of a tree. I get it. He's a good guy. Gotta do that. But, you know, it's been done a bunch. Not a huge issue. It was just a bit annoying because you see it a lot. Caitlin Snow is a bit more of a bitch to Barry, but again, it's a bit warranted. You know, boyfriend's dead, blah. But you know, it was kind of funny seeing her be just a total bitch to Flash. Was just sitting there and taking it. Other than that, it was a fairly well done episode. Again, he does the thing that he did from the first episode where he uses his fucking powers without wearing the Flash suit in front of people. How do you not? He does it in front of Iris again, and she doesn't say anything. It's so annoying. I get it. He was moving so fast they didn't see him, but I'm pretty sure someone noticed Barry was there 1 second, and he's gone the next, and then he appears in a fucking all the way in the back of the building next to a fucking dumpster. I'm pretty sure Iris could probably piece it together that, you know, maybe they're the same person. Maybe she could use her fucking reporter skills to figure that out. Other than that, because I know it happens a lot in superhero stuff, and it's virtually unavoidable, but it's I do like, there's this cool little kind of thing in the show where Barry, at the beginning, kept passing out. And I wondered, that's weird, why would he ever be passing out? It's the Flash, it's a superhero, why would they just randomly start passing out? But it was interesting how they finally figured it out. His blood glucose levels were extraordinarily low and he was burning off a lot of calories because he was running so fast. And he wasn't eating enough. So basically, they basically are like, you need to consume like 600 tacos for the equivalent of the amount of energy you burn off while running. And it was very interesting. And also, the cool little touch throughout the episode was like after that, there's a thing where there's like 5 boxes of donuts, all empty. Barry was eating them all, and then later on there was their Joe comes in with like 3 fucking pizzas and just eating these fucking pizzas. So it was nice, like, aesthetic choices to have a bunch of empty fucking boxes of pizza, a bunch of empty donut boxes. It was pretty funny. It was something that doesn't need to explain, but was kind of a bit humorous to see explained. One thing another thing I didn't really like was how, spoiler alert, Simon Stagg was killed. And I don't know if I liked that, because just before he got killed, he was talking about how, you know, the Flash is like a new god. He's a speedster, he's godlike powers. And then there's all these metahumans coming back with powers. He was basically talking about how he wanted to make metahumans and then use them and control them, which I thought would be very, very interesting, but they just kind of stab him. That's it. That's all he gets. But I think it would have made a compelling villain. It's kind of sad though, because Stagg is very prevalent in Batman, everywhere. But, you know, I guess, you know, you gotta take out some villains with fucking megalomaniacal plans, because of the other villains with megalomaniacal plans. Another thing I really liked was how they don't show the Yellow Man at all. That's a great, great, great choice. I think it is cool if you don't show the villain a lot, because it kind of gives you in suspense and builds up this kind of figure of you know, death and destruction, which is what they're doing. They're building up how destructive this individual is, and Barry is on a fucking die-hard quest to find out who killed his mother, which is generally what Barry does. But, you know, that was very, very, very well done. Aside from that, this episode, pretty good. I gotta give it the same rating as the first episode, an 8 out of 10. It was great. It was funny. The effects were good. The villains were good. The heroes were good. The conflict between characters was amazing, and a lot of the chemistry was there for these kind of moments of just, why would you say that to him, Barry? Being an asshole to your dad. It really made you invest in this character, and this writing was very, very well done. This is Goblin in Green, bringing you yet another review. Thanks for watching, and leave your comments on what you think of the second episode of Flash. Was it good? Was it bad? What did you like? What did you hate? And please don't forget to like, comment, and share this video to everywhere. We want to get United Nerds as far as possible, Nerds United as far as possible, and we want to reach as many people as possible. This is Goblin in Green, signing off.